Hi, welcome back. This is Jill from Copycat Crafts by Jill. And I know my videos here are kind of jumping around because I did start a specimen kit that I had bought from Vibe of Vintage on Etsy, and that's the shop name, Vibe of Vintage. And I also bought quite a few other kits and items because I fell in love with the style. It's totally my style. And I bought this kit. I hope you can see it okay. The lighting in here isn't the greatest. If I turn that on, I'm not sure if that makes it too bright. Anyway, it opens, and this holds a little tag that I didn't, whoa, just throw it around, that I didn't decorate yet. And this opens, that has some tags in it that I have not decorated. I did put little tabs on them, but each one has a slightly different tab. But I decorated this envelope, and you can see it's gusseted. So this is actually how it comes. And I'm trying not to ruin what I have underneath, but there's I don't know if you can see that, but it's from Vibe of Vintage, and it is called, the kit is called Mini Envelope Plus Pocket Plus Tag Kit. I printed it on one 10-pound cardstock, so that's what it looks like. It also, I'm not sure, to be honest, in this kit, but I bought so many kits, and in her kit she offers kind of these backgrounds to a lot of her things, so I put a background on it. Whoop, I'm weaving around here. What I do like to do, this is cardstock, is I did buy a ephemera type kit where you get quite a few pages. I didn't want to bring all the pages over, but what I normally do is print all the pages once in cardstock. The same cardstock, actually, 110 cardstock. And I like to have all the pieces in cardstock. Then I print them all in paper, just printer paper, plain white printer paper. You can color the back like on all her other sheets. If I'm printing them on printer paper, it's normally with the intent. Here I have them already cut out. I fussy cut them out, and these are paper. And the reason I print them out in paper is because my intent to use these are to glue them onto tags and envelopes, and I don't want to add too much bulk when I'm layering all the ephemera or decorations that I'm gluing on. I don't want to add too much bulk, so I print them in paper so I can layer them and stack them on pages, and they're just thin paper. But I like to have the cardboard ones, cardstock rather, I keep them separate, so for when I really do want something to pop out a little bit more, or to stand alone on its own and be a tag. So I print them both ways. I almost always do that with everything. So I have and a lot of times I print more than one, as you see. And in this case, because I knew I was going to be using a lot of the ephemera pack, because I bought a couple of her other kits, her specimen kits, and this kit. I bought a lot. So I just print out a lot so that I don't have to keep running back and forth to the printer. It's just how I do it. Then to keep them organized, to keep me organized. I put all of 5 of vintage items in a little storage container, and I put them in different bags and mark the bags because I don't want to mix my cardstock and paper, because then every time I want one or the other, I have to sift through it all. And I mark what kit it's from, or what digital it's from, which this one's from the ephemera one. This is the paper ephemera, which I already have sitting out. Here's one that wouldn't fit in the bag. Here are envelopes, paper pockets, tucks, or not exactly paper pockets, but pockets, tuck spots. These are some of the cutest little things I ever did see. This I did not print on white. I do like them on white. I just think they're just adorable. And they, like I said, you can spin them around and print just a plain colored on the inside, which I think really finishes them off. I think these are adorable. Love, love, love. I'm obsessed. So, printed them. I like to print them, and I like to cut them out. To me, all that stuff is what I classify as fussy cut, and to me, fussy cutting is relaxing. So I probably print more than I ever need or will use, just because I enjoy fussy cutting. But anyway, so then I put all I marked them and put them all in a storage spot so that I always know where her kits, her digitals from her shop are. If I print way more and I like to use them in other projects, I'll just fill a little container with some extras. These are also from the from her shop, and these are all cardstocks, printed on cardstock. So I'll just print extra that I can just keep on my desk and reach for when I'm doing another project, but they fit in. So anyway, I just wanted to show you what all this looks like when you print it out, and then why I print some on paper, well, all of them on paper and on cardstock, and how that works for me. Okay, so this is my cardstock. This is all cardstock, and over here is all my paper ones. What I kind of plan to do is take 1 or 2 of these, and I'm going to start to decorate them. So I'm going to get a piece of plain paper out because I don't want to stamp on my desk. And keep in mind, I have no real plan here. I am totally freestyling here, and that is really not my strong suit, so I can't hear you if you scream at me so, not to do something. So I thought this is the tape I used to cover numbers up or letters up I might not want to stamp when I'm stamping next to it. I have my my stamp set. Well, one of them. The one I use most, actually. It's my newest one, and I use it the most. So let me get this out of the way. Before I get started, I also wanted to just show that I used the background papers from her shop. I bought a set. I bought 2 sets of background papers. And this was an old, from the 80s, just cardboard box. It was actually a recipe box. Let me open it. It was actually a recipe box from the 80s that was hideous. I didn't cover the bottom, but I am going to. But it was a really good, strong box, and I was going to throw it away. It was on its way to my garbage can. Don't be a hoarder. Well, I live it. Halfway to the garbage can, I thought, oh, it's just such a heavy-duty box. And I brought it in my craft room, and I covered it with the papers from Vibe of Vintage Etsy shop. And now I love it. So now I want to keep it here on my desk. So, that being said, I don't know why I thought that fit in, but okay, I don't know a great way to store cling stamps. I need this heavy duty paper with or plastic with the wording and stuff on it to know what they're even saying. I have a bad track record of just grabbing from the backside, putting it on and stamping and realizing it was totally upside down. And it never fails. It's not a good look. Others can go sideways and this way. Nope, I don't know what it is about, just not my, and I love stamping, and I do want to get better at it. So let's get better at it. So I'm just gonna start, and then just clean. That's how I clean my stamp on the paper. Clean. I call it clean. That's Jill clean. And my allergies are acting up, so excuse me if I sound more nasally than normal. My allergies have just been, no, I don't want to go with, we're going to come over here. I didn't want to go round. So anyway, I don't know if someone has a formula on stamping. If so, if there's a recipe here that I'm not privy to, please, for the sake of my journaling, send me the recipe, because I'm really not proficient or even have a super eye. Maybe also what it is maybe I'll just use the numbers. Maybe what it also is a little bit is my stamps are, when I see other people use this kit, the numbers look so little, and then I get it and they're so big. They look big to me. I don't know. Okay, green, red. Where's my black? Okay, I'm starting to lose the lids here, so I better just. Also, this is the only stamp block I have, so. Wait, I gotta make sure I have it on right. Do I have it on right? Yeah, I have it on right. Okay. And I've been trying to like take a number set like this where there's a bunch of numbers and pick a number, doesn't matter which one it is, block off the other numbers carefully, put it on, do my black. Oh, sorry, I'm just not. Oh, yeah, thank goodness, I almost forgot that in part. That's the whole important part. Okay, boop. Whoa. Oh well. better than what I do most of the time. All right, I think I'll pick a different number. Let's do the top number. Let's do the top number in red. I love the look of stamping. Love, love, love it. And let's do let's pick a different number and do the last one. So I do plan, I even ordered the field notes from Tim Holtz. So that will be coming in about 2 weeks. And I'm really excited about that. So I'm hoping some of those numbers are even smaller, because I really want to enjoy and feel good after I stamp. I'm not only going to stamp on these, I'm just stamping. Perhaps I'm starting backwards. I was going to say maybe I'm supposed to start with the bigger stamps first. It's kind of big. It's kind of big. Oh well. We're just going to do it. What's the worst that can happen is it's going to not look nice. No, I like it. Anyway, I have not found a good way to store my stamps that they're not falling out, losing them. I right now only had a tiny handful of stamps, so I just kept them in this. This was all I have. But once I get my next set, I'm gonna have outgrown that, and that's not working for me now that I have more that I constantly get out. So that really isn't working for me. But these clear ones, these really cause me a problem, because they're just all over the place all the time, and then when I drop them, I cannot find them. Totally lose them. Totally lose them. Okay, I'm gonna take a what is that, green? I think when I was picking up my stamp colors, I picked the wrong color green, but no. Anyway, so yeah, if anyone knows of a much better way to keep your stamps, please let me know, because I cannot tell. Like, I know I can't get rid of this sheet, or I will never know what my stamp is. So I cannot get rid of the sheet, and that's fine. But do we stamp over stamps? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing. I love it. Okay. Love it. Okay. Do I want another big one? I don't know. I really kind of like that. I don't know if I want round on round. I can't hear what you're saying. I can't hear it. We're just gonna go with it, right, ladies? Let's just do it. Oh, okay. Well, it is what it is. And I'm still going to be putting stuff over it, so maybe I should. Never know when to stop. That is a bit much. Okay, I'm gonna call it. With that, I'm going to call it, because I want to get out some of my paper things. Decoration things. Pull them in a little. get rid of, get all these out of the way. But I'm going to leave them right here in case we decide that we need more. Okay, I think this morning I watched a video, and I think it was from 49 Dragonflies, I want to say, on clear stamp storage, that she has come up with a way to, they're plastic things like this, that she makes. I think she makes them in her, oh look, anyway, 49 Dragonflies. I think that's, and that was the most interesting I've found, that I may want to try. I guess my hesitation is, you know, I don't want to keep investing in failed ideas or whatever. I don't, I can't. So I have to maybe be a little more careful on what I choose. Okay, I see. I probably should have maybe put something down and stamped over it, eh? Well, next time, one card at a time, so I learn my lesson. So I know what I'm doing. All right. Well, if we have to stamp more, we'll stamp more. Just not really right this second loving anything I'm picking. I thought I had a tiny little butterfly or something. Do I grow? I'll just rip that. Get my thing. I'm gonna pick one. Okay, watch me do this. This ought to be fun. I'm gonna use my little, I just want to get the glue a little bit all over. I don't know where let's put it over here. Grow. Yes, let's do it there. Grow. What else do we need? Could have got that a little better with whatchamacallit. I'm gonna rip that off. Put that there. I don't know if it's such a process for everyone who does this. I know it's a process for me, and I know there's times when I'm really focused and I seem like I'm just flying through it, like really focused and really into it, like I'm not even thinking, I'm just doing. And then there's other times where I feel like I'm not able to really connect with what I'm doing, and I'm just winging it for the sake of winging it. But and I can't bulk these up too much because these have to go back into this tiny little case here, so I don't want to bulk them up too much. And I do have one more here to decorate, which I want to do on a different level. But I thought I had a little butterfly. Oh, I might have used it on the other one. And I was thinking of just, I like Paris. Now I cut myself off. I interrupted myself, and now I don't know what I was going to say. That's so me. I think I definitely want something with a little, this one here. Why can I not pick these up today? Okay, just I don't want to be using what I've already used. I should stick it. Maybe I'll put a little paper pen somewhere. Well, maybe it should go on the typewriter side. Actually, it's pretty big, but I think I'll put it on the typewriter side. I think it wants to live there. Okay, I'm going to call this one done just because I'm going to get overzealous. I'm going to put that there. Sometimes I just got to glue it down, or I'll just continuously keep looking. If I don't just do it, I just got to do it. Boom. There. Mind made up. Mind is made up. No round. So yeah, I don't know if everyone or anyone else's allergies act up, but holy moly, I have not been able to do anything without carton tissues around with me. My allergies have been horrific. Don't know why, but they have been horrific. I've been Flonasing and Zyrtecing and okay, I am just going to call these done before I totally ruin. And there we have it. I do want to leave the backs plain because I want to give space for, journaling. Also, when I made this little piece envelope, oops, sorry, you'll see this is the envelope, and you put 2 holes and then you cut a slot. Once you cut this out, put in a little piece of cardstock that covers that whole area on the back. And if you're not sure where that is on the back, hold it up to the light. You will see the little white holes, and just glue a piece of cardstock up there. Then pierce your holes and cut through, and that will make it a little more sturdy. I put in 2 brads. I believe the video where she makes this, she has 2 brads in hers, so I put 2 brads in mine. I'm assuming you certainly don't have to do that. I just did. I thought hers was really pretty, and I am copycat craft. So I just wanted to give that little tip. I did that on mine. I just put in a little cardboard behind it to give it that extra strength. And when you glue, if you want this as a flip, because you actually do get 2 of these. I think I have the other one put away in the bag. But if you want to have it as a little flip, I used the material, the fabric, like washi tape from Tim Holtz. And before you glue this together, I stuck the tape on where I wanted it on here, and then before I glued it to this together, I stuck the ends of the tape in there, leaving it with that little bit of space, because you're gonna decorate both sides. Plus I had the brads, so I just wanted to give it a little bit of space. But if you decide to hit her Etsy shop, this is just the most adorable little thing. It's absolutely adorable. And she has so many cute kits. Pretty. So there it is. There it is. Okay. Well, next time I will finish the specimen pocket with the specimen cards. I just wanted to, I was working on this and thought, why not? Why not bring you along? So okay, thanks for coming along with me. And again, if anyone knows of any good stamping storage, I think I gladly accept any help in that. All right, well, I will let you go. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.